Boom! Manchester United have beaten Crystal Palace 2-1 away from home. And that, guys, is the first time we have won the second half of a football match this season. I've done my video. I did the analysis. Check out my previous video, Manchester United and the failures of the second half. Why we collapse in the second half. Why? We have drawn or lost the second half of every single game this season except for now. We've broken that duck. Well done. Well done. Many of you, including myself, didn't see this win after that absolutely dreadful Everton performance, where it shocked me to my core. So we broke one record last week. Everton, 10 men, the first team with 10 men to beat Manchester United at Old Trafford. Absolutely shocking. So we broke that record only for today to essentially break another record. We actually won a game in the second half. Now, the game wasn't an easy game. It wasn't an easy game at all. But it was essentially a game of two halves. The first half, Crystal Palace gave us the ball. We've seen it. You saw the game. Crystal Palace allowed us to keep the ball, especially at the back. Luke Shaw, De Ligt, Lenny Euro, and De Ligt and Lenny Euro had iffy games, to say the least. But Crystal Palace allowed us the ball. They stood off. They retreated into their low block. They, even though they were the home team, they played like the away team. They played on the counter. And that makes sense because we know the stats. We know the stats. When Man United have most of the ball, we lose. It is there, plain to see. That is a stat. When we have less of the ball, we win. That's a fact. The reason why is because we are more of a transitional team. The way that we play, the system that we use, the direct football that we play means we play better in open spaces and we play better on the transition. We don't know how to break teams down when they retreat in their low block. We don't know how to do it. We don't know how to do it. So it makes sense that Crystal Palace, the home team, sits back and defends like an away team, gives us the ball. They hit us on the break, win the penalty because of Lenny Euro's mistake, and of course go in halftime 1-0 up. Second half, we were fortunate. 2 set pieces won us the game today. I don't want to, even though we should be happy. Yes, get that dopamine in your system. Be happy. But we always need to contextualize the fact that the 2 goals we scored weren't because we went through open play. 2 set pieces from Bruno Fernandes. Amazing, great shot from Zirkzee. I'm so happy for Zirkzee. So happy. But those 2 goals changed the game. Those 2 goals forced Crystal Palace to adapt and to adopt a different strategy. They had to come at us. So no longer did they sit in their low block, especially after the first goal went in. They attacked us a bit more. They actually had more possession in the second half, which suits us. It suits the way that we play. They had more possession. We had more chances. And that fits with the fact or the facts that we outlined at the start of the video. We play better when we have less of the ball. Now back to Zirkzee, guys. The agenda, in my humble opinion, the agenda against Joshua Zirkzee is absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. I can't believe some of the media, what he needs to do, and he needs to do this. I'm like, mate. We all know, every single one of us know Joshua Zirkzee is a false 9. Why can't we just accept the footballer that he is? He's not an out-and-out striker. He's not a target. He's not that. He is not that. Stop trying to force him into being that. When Firmino played in that position for Liverpool, nobody wanted him to score 20 goals a season and to be a target man because they understood what he was, a false nine. When Ruben Diaz for Liverpool did his job for Liverpool, no one asked him to do anything other than what he was. When Dembele, another false nine for PSG, was doing all these false nine things and dropping deep and setting up goals for other people, nobody wanted him to score. He did score goals, but he wasn't needed to. Every false nine in the history of all false nines, played the way that Zirkzee plays. And they're never asked to score 30 goals a season. Why can't we just accept the fact that Zirkzee is a false nine, whether you like it or not? Accept the fact that we have one out-and-out striker, we're trying to develop into an out-and-out striker, Sesko, and one striker that drops deep and he's a false nine. Just accept it. That's how he plays football. And it's okay to have two different ballers who play football different ways. We don't need two strikers that play as an out-and-out striker. It's good to switch it up, guys. It's good to have options of different types of ballers. We don't need to sell Zirkzee. It's good to have, especially if you get back into Champions League and all these things, it's just good to have options. I don't understand why having a big squad or having a squad of different types of footballers is a bad thing these days. The agenda, whether it's the questions being asked of him in interviews, the fact that he's not had 2 starts in a row all season. This is the first time he started 2 games in a row. Even last season, he didn't even start 5 games in a row. The demands for Zirkzee and what's demanded of him is not the same as what's demanded of other players. It's different. The agenda is there, and for me, it's clear. And that's why I want to take this just a few minutes just to say, listen, if you see what I see, if you understand football, this might be the channel for you. This might be the channel for you. Yeah, because we don't like these agendas that the mainstream media put out there when it comes to our footballers, especially our black footballers. Because it usually, I don't care how it makes you feel, it's true. It is usually, not always, the black footballers. It's not usually the Luke Shaws and the Mason Mounts that get the heat. It's not. It's the Amads, it's the Zirkzees often. So I'm going to protect Zirkzee. I like Zirkzee. I think he's a baller. In the second half, when he was dropping deep, when Crystal Palace had more of the ball and we started playing on the counter and we started having more space to play and Zirkzee started dropping deep and turning and facing his own goal, he looked so much better. The link-up play. Well, after he scored his goal, you can tell he was confident. The link-up play. He's a good footballer. He is a good footballer. And I'm still waiting to see what it looks like with Zirkzee up front, with Mbeumo and Cunha off him. So big up Joshua Zirkzee for your goal. I hope more people understand the footballer that you are and don't want something different from you, because that's not you. And that's why I feel like they're being disingenuous, because they're asking something of him that they know they're never going to see. And I think it's nasty. It's a Paul Pogba thing. It's the if he's a DM, then he's not scoring goals. But if he's an AM, then he's not running back and he's not tracking back and defending. But if he's on the left, that means he's not. Bro, it's always something. Always something. And I feel like that's what's gonna happen with Zirkzee. So big up everybody. All in all, I feel like we did deserve the win. Just about. We deserved the win. Let's keep going. The manager, listen. You praise the manager when we win and you criticize him when we lose. This is not one of those streams. Even though I have questions of Amorim, this is not one of those streams where I'm going to go in on Amorim, because we won the game and he did what I wanted him to do. This is contentious and you can argue about this, but he started Ahmad as wing back, and I feel like it's a good thing he did this, because he often plays defenders at wing back, and I keep saying this system, you need attacking wing backs. We need attacking wing backs. We can't play Mazraoui and Dalot as wing backs. So putting Ahmad back there and starting Mason Mount, I think, was a good thing from the manager. So I have to give him praise and give him credit for that. I think that was a good thing. So big up Amorim today. You beat Crystal Palace. The narrative probably will be you're the daddy of the 3-4-2-1. Maybe that's the title of the stream. Amorim, the daddy of the 3-4-2-1. Glasner, bend over. No homo. Big up the chat. Big up everybody. Onwards and upwards. Stop the Zirkzee hate. Let my guy play his game. Yeah. Big up.